creepy. Oh. All right, let's hear it for Rob Zombie, the director of the Lords of Salem.
Anyone else would like to bring it on stage with us?
I don't think they want to come on stage. They're hiding back there. They'll hear a couple questions, they'll jump in and answer them. How about that? They're shy. Oh, here we go.
Jerry, Jeff,
Brandon played the midget. Brandon's our cinematographer.
So I want to ask you right off the bat. So this is very different than anything else you've done before. Where did the inspiration come for the story?
I don't know. I don't know where the inspiration came from. We just started making it. I mean, truthfully, the inspiration came from about 5 or 6 years ago. We went to this wedding in Massachusetts, and it was incredibly boring. And I went into the gift shop of the hotel lobby and bought a book on the Salem witch trials and started reading it and thought, no, this can make a good movie. Not that, because I mean, this is pure fact, this entire film. That's exactly how it happened. It has nothing to do with the Salem witch trials.
Can you talk about the thing that I like about your films is your casting is always so inspiring. You bring back faces that we haven't seen for ages. I mean, really noted faces from horror films and from classics. I mean, you've got Ken Faree, you've got Meg Foster, Dee Wallace. Can you talk about your choices with casting?
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, I just cast people I like. I'm not like trying to do anything else other than that. Like Pat Quinn, I always loved, and I tried to work with her before. I had dinner with her like 15 years ago when I first met her to put her in a movie, and I realized she was completely nuts and she would be perfect to work with. You know, just people I like, and I think that unfortunately in Hollywood, it's like anyone over the age of 19 is considered too old to be in a movie anymore. So there's all these great actresses like like Judy Geeson and Meg Foster. They just don't see them because they're considered like they're not considered. I guess I don't know why we don't see them, but they're incredible.
Can you talk about, I mean, it's got such a suffocating atmosphere to it. You could, like, walking out and then coming back in here, you could feel the tension. Can you talk about your choices for production design and just some of that hallway? The hallway is almost a character unto itself.
Yeah, the hallway, that hallway was like, what, like 20 feet long. It was tiny. We kept trying to make it look bigger and bigger, but it was so tiny. The value of wide-angle lenses.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, that's part of the reason why we chose to shoot this movie in a movie. Too, was another thing. We wanted this to really have a lot of scope to it. A lot of this movie takes place in small interiors, throughout the whole movie. We wanted it to feel like a big movie for how, small we were afforded where to shoot. I mean, like I said, it was like 20 feet long, and also Jen Spence, our production designer, did a great job.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted everything to be detailed and interesting. I mean, just so there'd be interesting things everywhere, even if they don't matter. They seem like they matter sometimes. You put pictures on the wall and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. And big ups to Brandon. He did a film called The FP, which is amazing. So check out The FP. Do you have any questions from the audience here? There you go. Yes. Yes.
What, the repeating music? That was something we wrote. One day I was on the phone with John Five, who did music, and we were just humming weird note patterns back and forth, and I'm not sure if he came up with it or I came up with it. We did a lot of historical research in that, and we found a very significant note pattern that really dated back to 1697, and we actually put a lot of time on that.
Yes, sir.
It begins. Yeah, and the lies begin. So is she, unfortunately. There was a lot of people in this movie that are no longer in the movie, like Udo Kier and Dan Roebuck. Buck and Ernest Thomas and Clint. Billy Drago was never actually in the movie. He was always supposed to be in the movie, but he never was. Clint Howard. Unfortunately, none of these people know that yet. We just filmed so much stuff that just didn't fit, and we just lost it.
Who was Andrew Prine play?
Andrew Prine played Reverend Hawk. And Richard Lynch was in the movie too, who obviously just recently died, but we never really finished his scenes, and good. So, not really for that reason.
Another question over here.
All right.
What's up with it? Mission accomplished. Next question.
So the question is, do you go into the movie knowing what you want with music, or is that all post decisions?
No, I mean, for the most part, it's all done in advance. Most of the, I think all the music was finished. All the score was done before we were done the movie, I think. And as far as like songs and things like that, I have that all figured out in advance. That's why, I don't know, you've noticed at certain times people are actually moving in time to the music because we shot it to those songs and things, so that it would make sense.
Yes.
Hi, okay. First of all, Mr. Tony, love your music, love your concerts, love your films.
Thanks.
I have a question for Miss Sherry, who seems to be the muse. I'm wondering about the stylistic choices. Are they, in terms of your looks, in your, especially this film, that you're doing, do you have a stylist? Because I'm incredibly curious. You're an icon.
Do you mean that the clothes in the movie that the character wears? There's a wardrobe stylist, and I get to pick things out.
I'm guessing you have an opinion.
I do, yeah. Thankfully, Rob lets me pick my clothes for the character. In real life, I dress myself. I do not have a stylist. In the films, of course, there's a wardrobe supervisor.
So you decided to...
I choose from racks. They bring in racks of clothes, and I go, yes, no, yes, no. Yeah.
Look,
it's
when the
fun,
cast
it's
is
fun.
predominantly women, wardrobe fittings go like this. I'm not wearing that. I'm not wearing that. I'm certainly not wearing that frock. And then they fight over who's wearing which belt, and there's a lot of tears. And a lot of tension. And I'm not going to say who hated who in what scenes, but a lot of people hated each other during the first one. No, you weren't part of the drama, so you can guess.
Yes.
I didn't realize it was the first premiere. I thought this was the first premiere.
This is the first premiere.
All right, next question.
I recently watched Metal Evolution, and in the shock rock episode, Benton asked you, how do you shock an audience nowadays? And you said that you guys couldn't. In what way is it different, or more fun, or easier to shock an audience with film? And how do you do that?
I don't know. Next question. All right, anything on the balcony here? We already read this little laugh and squiggly shapes and stuff.
This is for Queen right here. I loved your dreadlocks and I loved your tats. Who did your tats?
We actually, do you remember the name of the tattoo artist? We had someone come, yeah, and I sort of said what I liked, butterflies and hearts and birds and
Girly stuff.
And so they were really designed by an actual tattoo artist, and then they made them into decals and got slapped on to me every day. And the dreadlocks, the wig was made, it was a wig, and it was very lightweight. It wasn't very troublesome at all.
Function.
It's very functional.
I got a question.
Perfect. like that started at a time. I showed this for the first time. No, I don't. Broad Street Bullies is the next thing I'm working on. Yeah, I'd like to know ahead of time too sometimes.
All right, over here, sir. Blue, yes. Pick your favorite child right now.
Yeah, whoever I don't say is gonna get mad at me, so I don't know.
All right.
That's the problem now. You know, everyone's like, why don't you say me, man? James Whale, he's dead. So.
James Whale. There we go. Let's hear it for James Whale.
You won't feel bad. I just really liked it and I thought it would look good, and then we went to see Hugo and I was like, motherfucker! I was gonna think we went and saw fucking Hugo and thought it was cool for the movie. But we didn't. We were already done by that point.
Okay, the eager guy standing up right here, yes.
Or was Demon Baby horror movies. No, we actually we actually sat down and we tried to watch Demon Baby horror movies and we came up pretty empty.
I mean, we got together specifically to watch movies. Like, I was shooting an Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah.
Go figure. And then we drove
And then you
down.
wanted to watch The Howling, and you fell asleep after 15 minutes.
No, we watched The Tenant, we watched Rosemary.
We watched 10, we watched
things
things here and
Devils.
there. And we watched it. I watched it. We were just saying that backstage. One more guy said it's good. You know, I mean, really just, I feel like a lot of movies, this probably won't answer your question at all, but as we're going, I felt like so many movies look like television shows now. Because, so we wanted everything to be big and broad. Like, you know, I didn't really think it was that much of an analogy too, but for this movie, we wanted as much scope as we could get, even though we chose to shoot everything in tiny little rooms.
Yeah,
It doesn't lend itself for a lot of scope.
We also learned a lot more like specific composition in this movie too.
Yeah, we purposely would just try to make things symmetrical and take a long time to drive the producers crazy. And what?
We're gonna wrap it up here, so, okay, sir, you and then, okay, one more you. Go, make it good.
I like a very oppressive atmosphere where there's like, what the fuck I say and nothing ever gets said back. Yeah, pretty much. Right? Yeah, they can. Here, how was it on set, Jeff?
It was very, in the beginning it was very collaborative.
In the end, we were all in our own rooms.
No, but it was, and we really rehearsed and worked on it, and it just evolved and evolved. And I think the one thing with Rob is, whether it's music or his art, he comes in with a certain vision, but he's not totally attached to it, and if he thinks things are evolving in a certain way, he kind of works with it. And so there's certain confidence to doing that way. I mean, you can direct movies different ways, but yeah, hats off to him for doing that.
Yeah, we'll set something up as like, I fucking hate this, let's change this. Okay, let's do it.
Right.
The motto, no, every day before a new shot, it was, let's get weird.